BBC Radio Solent.
22 minutes past 5 then here on Drive Time with Lou. Now, you won't have failed to have noticed that every year the Daily Mirror's Pride of Britain Awards are mentioned all over the media, where members of the public are nominated for awards for various different reasons: acts of bravery, incredible courage, a long-lasting battle against the odds, or for inspirational campaigning. Well, this year, 25-year-old project coordinator Nathaniel Hawley from Eastleigh has been shortlisted for the Prince's Trust Young Achiever Award. Delighted to say Nathaniel is on the line joining us live this afternoon. Nathaniel, good to talk to you.
Oh, hey, Lou.
Hello, welcome along to Drive Time. Congratulations, first of all. How are you feeling being nominated?
Oh, amazing. You know, I really wasn't expecting it. It's a really great honour.
How did the nomination all come about then, and how did you hear about it?
I wasn't really expecting it. I was saying, so I just got a phone call one day asking for a bit of information about me that I gave, and that was it. And then when I got told I got nominated and that I was going in and I got to meet Fern Cotton and Jenny Fortner for an interview, it was spectacular.
Amazing stuff. How did you get involved with the Prince's Trust then?
Well, I got involved back when I was 16. I was in a bit of a difficult place in my life. Like being a young carer, going through GCSEs, disabilities. So, and I was at a bit of a low, and then they approached me, and when the time was right, I joined them, and it really just got me back on my feet, teaching me some life skills, really got me where I should have been to start with. And then kind of after that, I thought, why stop? And just carried on.
And tell me more about what you do with them now then, and what you do as work, really.
Okay, well, after they gave me those amazing skills, I went off to university, and then I moved to London, which was incredible. So I volunteered with them as a young ambassador, did speeches. Then I worked for them, and I was a supervisor, and I supervised the whole team of trainee youth workers. Now I work at the Media Trust as a project coordinator, and I teach filmmaking and media skills to young people. So it's giving a different platform of how to communicate. But for myself, I've got dyslexia. I've always really struggled to job applications and for people to understand my story and what I wanted to get across to people. So I found a different medium, and now I just kind of want to share that skill with everyone.
You've done an incredible job, because we can't really underplay those issues you had as a teenager, because I don't want to go into it in massive amount of detail, but just explain a little bit more about what a different person you were then, really, to how you are now.
Oh, I was a completely different person. I had confidence skills. I had really low confidence. I didn't leave the house that much. I looked after my mum pretty much full time, and it was always this kind of anxiety that if I left, something would happen. And I just didn't have a very big friendship network, because I just didn't really understand how to communicate or to interact with people. So just leaving the front door was a really big challenge to me. So I'm very proud of where I am now.
You are incredible with what you're doing now, and you speak so articulately about exactly how you've got to this place. You said you sort of got involved with the Prince's Trust when the time was right. What was that turning point then? What was it that made you think, yes, it's time to do something about these issues?
Well, I think to start with, accepting you need help is such a difficult thing. So it took actually 2 years before I decided, actually, I really need someone's help. For me, it sounds a bit silly, but I was just really hungry. I had no food in the house. So they offered me free breakfasts in the morning, and I was like, all right, go on then. And I went along and I ate my food, and then I stayed along actually, and I was surrounded by people that I would have never associated or been around in normal life. People with mental health disorders, people with criminal records, people from all walks of life. And though I may have been a bit judgmental when I first started, just because I lived in a very small world, I met these people, and they're amazing. I'm still friends with a lot of them today, and it kind of inspired my love for doing youth work, really, and seeing the best in people and just giving them that little extra push in life.
You've done amazingly well. What happens next then? Because you've been shortlisted for this award. When do you find out if you've got it? Is it going to be at the actual award ceremony? What happens?
Okay, well, hopefully, if all goes to plan, I find out this week, so it should be tomorrow. And then I think I got to keep it quiet. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
And then, who knows? But I'm extremely excited for it, and it'll be great. I've already told my mum, and she's buzzing. So
I bet she is so proud of you. Congratulations on the nomination and the shortlist, Nathaniel. I'd say we'll get you back on the programme tomorrow to find out, but you might have a gagging order in place. Who knows? But we'll keep our eye on you with interest. I think we're going to all keep our fingers crossed for you. Congratulations again, and great to chat to you this afternoon.
Oh, amazing. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much indeed, Nathaniel Hawley from Eastleigh. Yeah, we're all going to keep our fingers crossed for him, aren't we? Brilliant stuff. Coming around then to 27 minutes past 5 here on BBC Radio Solent.